Probably less stressful, only doing one dish rather than a few hundred.
Man, rather you than me. I'm very, very impressed. OK then, well, time is running out for the chefs here in the studio. So whilst David and James finish their final prep, it's over to you, the cutting edge audience. Each week, we ask you to send in your recipes, and these are just a selection that we enjoyed.
Every week we get many of your own culinary creations, like Sophia Mira's suggestion of chicken with almonds and sultanas in soy sauce, and Jean Hellier's intriguing suggestion of rice boiled with milk and herbs. And there's also one very interesting summer recipe in particular from Josie that caught our attention.
Hi Cutting Edge, I'm going to cook one of my favourite dishes for you today. It is a dish with salmon and oranges, and it has some honey and sultanas to make it really sweet. Something that I cook for my friends all the time. So first thing I do, obviously get 2 nice pieces of salmon. So you need to get the juice of 2 oranges, and then you want to get another 2 oranges and just cut it into kind of circular shapes. This is just for a garnish really. So cut that pretty roughly. Then what you want to do is put some little incisions into your salmon. I'm just going to put the sultanas in here, so they don't need to be very big. Push the sultanas into the salmon like that. And then you want to get some honey after this, and I'm just going to like spoon the honey on top. So it should kind of dribble down into the holes, and it's really good with the sweetness of the sultanas as well. It doesn't matter what honey you use, this is quite fancy honey, but you can use any you like, it's all the same. Pop your salmon in the dish, make sure you've got some tinfoil or something on it so that it keeps all the juices with it, and you can kind of swirl them around at the end. Get your juice out, and you just kind of like pour it on top. Make sure, do it slowly so it will kind of go into the holes, but you want to have enough juice so that it covers the bottom as well. And then with these are just a garnish, so they're going to kind of cook up, so you can just place them around the edge. And then your oven needs to be at 180. Pop that in. About 15 minutes, and then it's good. So you can see it's nicely cooked and there is still some juice, so you can always just run a bit of that over. It's so good. And that's my recipe.
And if you liked any of those recipes, or you'd like to contribute one of your own, you can do so by emailing us at recipe@cuttingedge.com or find us at thecuttingedge.com. But before the judges get to taste our chef's culinary creations, let's find out what our guest reviewer Rachel has chosen to be the pick of this week's restaurant. Every week we ask you to tell us about any interesting restaurants that you think are worthy of our Restaurant of the Week section. In the past, it's taken us from the most luxurious and exclusive restaurants there are. But this week, we've taken the advice of one of our viewer, Rachel's suggestions, and we've come here to Islington to explore a pub. Yes, a pub, but do not be fooled by its ordinary, simple look. The Duke of Cambridge is truly a one-of-a-kind. In fact, it's Britain's first and only certified organic pub.
This pub is certified by the Soil Association, so we're the only certified organic pub in the world, and basically that means all the ingredients we have here are certified organic. I was really shocked by the lack of sustainability, and I felt that there was another way of doing it, that there was a market out there of people like me who wanted to eat somewhere where they felt there was provenance behind the food and the way it was being sourced. And the very first step towards that when opening my own business was to be certified organic. Well, we change our menu every day, partly due to the difficulty of sourcing organic ingredients when we first open, but partly because I like it. You know, I want to be using fresh ingredients, the chefs to be creating every day. The access to good organic ingredients has changed phenomenally. I mean, we used to buy from within Europe, we now only buy from the home counties. I think first and foremost you should come and eat here because this is a bloody good pub. But behind that, we have underpinning values that are having a really positive impact on society and the environment. So not only are you having a wonderful meal and a fabulous drink, but you're doing some good with your money.
And we've got a bit of restaurant quality cooking here in the studio too. But will it be David or James who has that extra bite to take the Cutting Edge trophy home to the Criterion kitchens tonight?
Judges, it's judging time. Anthony, what are you going to be looking forward to most out of the dishes?
I'm really looking forward to tasting the freshness from the fish, the beetroot puree and the sweet corn.
Claire, you've been watching them at work. What are you thinking?
Yes, they've both been working very well and very quickly, given the time allowed. I think for me the presentation will be the first thing, because I'm a real sucker for details, so I should be looking for the presentation.
Right, OK. And Joe?
Presentation is important, but I think for me it's what it's going to taste like.
All right, then, well, let's bring David over first then.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Just want to place it in front of them. Oh,
Bon appetit, tuck in.
wow, that's
fabulous.
amazing. Is it exactly how you wanted it to be?
Yes.
Very delicate flavours. The fish is very nice. It's very well cooked.
I do like seeing a whole fish on a plate.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have become really squeamish because everyone's filleting fish now, and to see a whole fish on the plate with the bones,
That's good.
I think that's fantastic.
Yes. A strange combination, but it works very, very well.
Oh,
Seriously.
brilliant. Well done, David. All right, then. Well, James, bring your dish over. You guys have got such a treat.
Fantastic.
Oh, now that is present. That's beautiful.
That is lovely.
Did everything go all right for you as well, James?
I had a couple of problems. Tacos, had to make them twice, but...
So what's your thought of
perfect.
the pan-fried fish?
Beautifully cooked.
Really, really nice. Lots of earthy flavours coming out there from the beetroot. Lots of crunch as well.
He actually poached all his beetroot on site, which I think was quite amazing.
Right. OK, well, while the judges are making their decision, let me tell you about next week's Cutting Edge. We'll have 2 more chefs in the studio for a culinary face-off. We'll find out about soup making in Cumbria, and we'll be down in Southend sampling fish and chips from the world's oldest chip shop. So, judges, I know that's not been very long to decide.
Well, we do have a final decision, and it was not an easy decision. Both chefs have shown excellent technical skills and the flavours are fabulous. But we feel that the first dish, the baked sea trout, has the edge. And that's the winner.
David.
Oh, well done.
David, congratulations. Well done.
you.
How does it feel to be tonight's winner?
Yeah, very good. I feel very happy about the dish. It's the first time I tried that, all the flavors and stuff.
Wow.
So it's go well. Yeah, go well,
Fantastic. Well done. James, runner-up, but how do you feel you did? Are you happy with it or
I'm
not?
happy with it. David did a very good dish as well. Can't complain to losing to that, so...
No. Very fair. I hope it's not going to cause any tension arguments in the kitchen between you. And that's all we have time for on the Cutting Edge. That's all we can fit in, I'm afraid. But you can find all the recipes for everything we've shown on the programme this evening on our website. And join us here next week for more wining, dining and reviews.
Yes, and thanks to both of our chefs, Dave and James, and our judges, and also to Thomas, our mixologist. And whether you're eating in or dining out, remember to eat in style. Bye.
Bye.